how do you think you can properly identify if a man really loves you or not? We were saying is grooming bad. The feelings you feel when you hear the word grooming are negative feelings. But the definition is not necessarily negative. The definition of grooming is just training somebody to be a certain way. Grooming, not bad. The character of the groomer determines if the grooming is bad. Like, if I'm a righteous man and I'm grooming you as my woman, this not bad because I'm going to groom you in a righteous way. If I got a wicked mindset and I got ill intentions and I'm trying to groom you, now it's bad. Have you ever tried to talk to a man, or not even tried to, have you ever been talking to a man and y'all talked for X amount of time and you felt like you wanted things to get serious, you wanted to move things forward, and he end up ghosting you, or he say, nah, I just want to stay on the level we on now, I ain't trying to get serious. Have you ever experienced it?
Yes.
Okay. From that, or not even from that, why do you think you experienced that? What were you not able to see? Like, damn, I should have peeped this and peeped that he wasn't rocking with me like I was rocking with him. Or have you identified that? Because some folks hide it so good.
Yeah, I would say it would be like until the end when I realized like, oh, like after we done stopped talking, like it'll pop back in my brain. Well, he did show you the signs he really wasn't feeling you. Like, you were asked to do something, he would probably be like, not today. And you would probably brush it off and be like, okay, it's cool. He probably got other plans. But whole time he got something else going on. And it just be, I don't know. I feel like when you like somebody, you try to
make excuses.
Yeah, you try to make excuses and like bypass like all the red flags they be throwing around all day long. But you know, it's cool.
So what do you think? How do you think you can properly identify if a man really loves you or not?
When he's given like time and attention. If a man has a busy schedule, say for example, if he's a busy man, but he still makes time and he pays attention to like your body language and how you're moving, he knows like if you're having a bad day or not. Like he tries to make things a little bit more simple. He encourages you. Let's see what else. Tries to understand you even like in times when you can't understand yourself. Like y'all communicate well, things of that nature.
Okay. So I really, what time is it? I can do it when I leave here. I really need to post it, but I'm finna post a video about this same topic. Like, how can a sister tell if a man really loves her? And when I was going through it, I'm trying to think over it. I'm thinking about all my situations, all the women I dealt with, all the women my homies dealt with that I know about. And I was thinking over it time and time again in my head. And I don't know why I started listening to y'all conversation. Nah, I heard it. I just been nosy. But I was thinking over like, dang, how can a sister really identify it? And every time I was thinking about my own situations or the homie situations, folks so slick, including me, folks so slick that they'll do damn near anything they need to do to get whatever they trying to get. And brothers' cases, a lot of time is sexual gratification. In sisters' cases, it may be financial favor or whatever the case may be, or companionship. But I was thinking about some of the stuff you said. What if he spent a lot of time with her? What if he always talking to her? What if he going on dates with her, getting her gifts? I done seen all of it time. I done did all of it time and time again. Except the gifts part. I went tricking. Don't get confused. But I done did all of it. But that don't mean I love them sisters. I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna say you were just with love bombing, but then
what's love bombing? I be hearing these phrases. I don't be knowing.
Okay, so love bombing is considered to be, you know, like how men and women do play it sometimes, like giving the attention, buying gifts, spending time. I just feel like it's overdone. Like you overdo it. Because at the same time, people do need their space.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they're overextending way too much,
That's love bombing.
that's love bombing.
Okay.
Because if you step back for a minute, see what they'd rather do.
Yeah.
They'll show you what they'd rather do. Then
Okay.
you in the
Okay. But I'm thinking over this and I'm like, man, none of these things I can confidently say, yeah, sister, if he do these things, yeah, he love you. Cause it's like, I done spent a lot of time with certain sisters, but it wasn't necessarily because I love her. She probably was cool as hell or cool for the moment, or I probably was dry as hell and I ain't had nobody else to kick it with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, she the best option right now. You know what I'm saying? Out of the other couple options, I'm like, nah, I'd rather kick it with her.
Okay,
So,
well, why don't you be straight up and just tell her like,
see, this the thing. It's kind of a mix of like fear, like not want to lose whatever you had access to it, whatever the case that may be. That may be
so you
the
control them.
companionship. And like companionship is really manipulation. Like if we was to put a title on it, that's really what it is. Cause it's like you said, I'm not being straight up. I'm not saying, all right, look, this all I want. I don't want to move nothing past it. I'm not saying that. 9 times out of 10, she not asking either. So I'm really like happy she not asking.
See, that's the problem.
Yeah,
Why men don't just be straightforward? It's always, well, she not asking. If you're not asking, then I'm not telling.
Yeah. See, why we don't be honest is because we may be premature in our thinking and in our discipline to where we like, man, I just want the sex, so I just want whatever, come with whatever I'm getting. So if I be honest with her, man, she probably go elsewhere. You see what I'm saying? So to avoid her going elsewhere, because it's like I still mess with her. That's why I'm rocking with her. I still mess with her. I just don't want probably to move it to that level. So instead of saying it and ruining what we got now and not having nothing no more, I'd rather just keep it on the level we at. But that's immature. That's a lack of discipline, lack of maturity, all type of stuff. So I'm not advocating it, but I'm just saying that's why brothers do it.
But now you done left a bad taste in her mouth because like you done prolonged the situation.
Facts.
You probably done led her on a little bit more. Cause who's to say, what if she actually likes you and you don't like her like that?
Yeah.
Now she's giving, overcompensating to give to you, and you ain't. See, and you just enjoying the moment.
Then another thing that's so bad about that, it's a saying that if you teach a man, you teach an individual. But if you teach a woman, you teach a nation. Cause this woman gonna birth kids, whatever mindset and indoctrination she gonna push to her kids. She gonna influence, especially in a society like this where we got a lot of brothers that follow women instead of lead women. She'll give it a man and she'll feed that knowledge and wisdom to him. So if you just teach a man, you probably just teaching one person. Unless this a man of influence, a man of power, and he'll spread his thoughts to other people. But other than that, if you want to teach a multitude of people through one person, teach a woman. And she'll spread it. You know what I'm saying? So in that same sense, if you act foul towards a woman, if you corrupt a woman, you corrupt a nation. You corrupt a whole group of people. Because if she corrupt now in her brain, in her heart, when she had kids, when she have a family, when she interact with other people, when she get with other men, that same poison, that same corruptness gonna spew out. So hindsight, a lot of the stuff, a lot of the situations I got into with other sisters was wrong. It was on the basis of sexual pleasure. Like, damn, she fine. Like, she think I'm fine. Come on, let's do we do. But it's like hindsight that was retarded. But when I was thinking over, damn, how can a sister identify if a man love her? I was thinking over all these little things and none of them added up to what a real definition of love is. And I finally figured out what the definition is from listening to the minister. But before I get into that real definition, I'm gonna ask you this. If you had two men, one man, I'm gonna say this, I ain't even gonna describe him fully. Would you rather a man who you can grow with equally, like y'all about at equal levels and y'all got the same interests in life and want to grow in this direction? Would you rather him? Or would you rather a man who way wiser than you, but him being way wiser than you, he always correcting you and trying to change you? Which man would you prefer?
I don't know. The second one, he sounded good to you. Said he's trying to correct you all the time, but I mean, I feel like everyone needs correction at
Yeah.
times. But the first one, with y'all being on the same level, I'll choose the second one.
Okay. Why would you choose the second one over the first one?
I would choose the second one because he has more life experience.
Yeah.
He knows a little bit more than I do. Me being 24, I know some things, but I don't know a lot.
Yeah.
He can expand my horizons. If you're on the same level as me, we tit for tat.
Yeah.
We probably know about the same amount of things. This other man, he has a little bit more experience under his belt.
Okay.
He can assist, help me to grow. The first person could probably help me to grow too, but we're growing at the same pace.
Right. Why was you iffy when you heard the word correction?
Because you said correct every like little.
Yeah, he
like,
always trying to correct you. He already trying to change you. Like, you was like, let me think about it.
Because for a second, it seemed like conditioning to a certain extent. But then when I think about it, when you in school or when you at home, your parents correct you, don't it?
Yeah.
Like your upbringing, like if you slouching as a woman, they sit up.
Yeah.
If you got on a dress, close your legs.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. See, I had this conversation a little while ago with a couple different people about grooming. We were saying, is grooming bad? The feelings you feel when you hear the word grooming are negative feelings. But the definition is not necessarily negative. The definition of grooming is just training somebody to be a certain way. Grooming, not bad. The character of the groomer determines if the grooming is bad. Like, if I'm a righteous man and I'm grooming you as my woman, this not bad because I'm going to groom you in a righteous way. If I got a wicked mindset and I got ill intentions and I'm trying to groom you, now it's bad.
yeah.
Because the character of the person doing the grooming bad. But I get groomed by other grown men. This ain't nothing sweet about it. Ain't nothing. These solid men trying to train me and mold me to be a more solid young man. You see what I'm saying? These men I go to as mentors. I go to as guides. I go to help influence my day-to-day interactions to make sure I'm moving correct on how I want to move to get the outcomes I want to correct. That's grooming. Just because I don't use the word grooming don't mean that if I use mentor instead of grooming, that don't make it not grooming. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the same thing with you choosing the wiser man who offering correction, who offering, all right, how about we do this instead of this? And this might be something you totally new to. If you go with somebody at your own pace, like you said, you think the same stuff right that he think right. He ain't really pushing you. Like, y'all gonna agree with each other, disagree with each other. It's like yeah, you need that clashing in a proper way to help push you and grow. Man, I clash all the time. One of the brothers I look at as a mentor, he hit me in a DM like a couple weeks ago, like, bro, you posted that, delete that. Like, bam. And it's like, this is the thing we gotta understand. I can look at something like that with a like aggressive or combative mentality. Like, man, ain't no grown man telling me to delete none of my friends. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can look at it like that. But from these brothers helping me so much and I'm understanding, I'm not gonna lie, these folks are wiser than me. Like,
But I feel like that's what people need, though.
yeah, you need that. Now, at the time when he said delete it, but I didn't know why he said delete it. But I trust the leadership of these men. So I didn't even ask why first. I deleted it first. After I deleted it, though, I asked why like that. What's up with this? He explained. I'm like, I ain't think of that. That's good. But you need that.
Yes.
So now the next thing I post, I'm like, let me think over it first. But same thing in your relationship. If I tell you, nah, don't go here. Like, don't do this, not this did. At first you'll be like, damn, this might green the hell. Like, I can't do that. You start talking to yourself like, hey, this might like, For New Year's, my girl wants to go downtown. I was like, downtown, New Year's, this don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know about that
yeah,
one.
but it's like, she would have to talk to herself and be like, damn, why? Then after the why and we talk about it, then she like, all right, cool. But imagine we didn't talk about it. Imagine I just said, hell nah, don't go.
I told you it's about the tone, how you say things. Me personally, I wouldn't be listening to that. You telling me hell no? Okay, all right. Show you better than I can tell you.
That's what it is. So it's like a part of that correction, what brothers don't understand a lot of time, is the explanation. Sometimes brothers feel like, well, I'm the man, she's supposed to listen to me no matter what.
And that's the problem.
That's the problem?
Yes.
Why that's the problem?
Because you're the man, she just automatically has to listen. So that means if she talk, you not gonna listen?
That's right. You gotta listen to her too. Now I'm gonna say this. I do feel like overall, men have lost their sense of authority. Let me ask you this. Do you feel like men were they supposed to be masculine wise, or are they less than what they supposed to be?
I want to say this in the camera. No, men are not where they are supposed to be masculine wise.
What you think some of the flaws are?
I would have to say influence.
Okay. As in what?
Like who they associate themselves with.
Yeah. The
music they listen to, the things like they're actually putting into their mind. Let's see. I'm gonna use my son dad for an example. So he had one homeboy he will always be around.
Yeah.
This one homeboy love the hoes. Love the hoes. And he would be like, like, man, if she don't do what I want her to do, I got somebody else.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking in my mind, why are you associating with him? You're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Why are you with him? Because I've known him for so long. But y'all not on the same level no more. You're trying to get somewhere else. He finna take you out one day. I'm pregnant. I'm waiting on him to come home. He's not coming home. You wanna know why he ain't come home? Because he was his homeboy and they at the strip club till 3 a.m. You can't be at the strip club till 3 a.m. And then you didn't disclose it.
I know who you think about. Mind your business. This ain't your conversation.
Like how can you do that? You're trying to build a family.
Yeah.
He not trying to build no family.
Yeah.
He trying to kick it with the hoes. He trying to trick on the hoes. You already said you don't trick. So why are you with
what
somebody?
What you doing here?
Yeah.
See, I often bring it up. You ain't even had to look over here. I often bring it up on my own. I had that conversation with my homeboy because his girl said the same thing. And then it's crazy, like when we don't move righteously, our women ain't stupid. Like she can identify, like even if she can't put it into words, she know, gee, you ain't moving right. Like this ain't what a man. She don't even fully know what she's supposed to do as a woman, but she know this ain't what a man's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So I had to talk to one of my homies, like, you ain't got to completely cut out your life and never talk to him again. But y'all can't keep engaging in the same hobbies. If y'all hobbies different, you just gotta only holler at him when he doing something that's permittable for you to do.
Holidays, Super Bowl, birthdays. I feel like that's good enough.
Like to a certain degree, if he moving in a way where you just can't relate to, they gotta be good enough. It can't really be nothing more than that. But oftentimes we just don't got the strength to. It ain't really about that person. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't really about, I just can't cut this person off. We really just don't got the discipline yet to just cold turkey cut off the bad habits. That's really what it is. Like, say the strip club, or the strip club is just a place. The real underlying cause behind it is the attraction to women. So say the desire of women still in me. Whether I go to the strip club, whether I go to the homeboy house to just always be it, whether I go to a certain environment to just always be it, no matter what I do, if that's one of the desires in me, even if I cut this homeboy off, I still got that desire. You see what I'm saying? So
But I feel like that'll lower the chances a little bit more because like now you ain't got no moves.
Yeah,
so
I ain't disagreeing with that at all. Yeah, so it make it harder. And since it make it harder, like you said, it lower the probability. I ain't disagreeing with that at all. What I'm saying is, along with cutting off them extra distractions, like that homeboy should, if you ain't gonna cut them off all the way, you should lessen the time y'all spend together and communicate that. Because if you don't communicate that, he can't read your mind, bro. If every time he say get on the junks, you say yeah, let's get on the junks, or at least let's be around the junks. If you say yeah every time, to his understanding, this how y'all bond. Like, y'all cool with doing this. So if you don't communicate, hey, big bro, I'm trying to be loyal to what I get at home. I can't. If you don't do that, you can't expect him to be a better homie and stop hitting you up for it.
Okay, now when you say if he don't communicate that, let's say, for example, a female has homegirls that always like to go out.
Yeah.
Okay. And she go out with her homegirls, she out till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. Her man say, like, I don't like you being around them. But she be like, I've been knowing them for so long. Like, why would I get rid of them? Like, what's the point? Like,
you will feel like she prioritizing it over the relationship. Now you will have a problem. So when you do the same thing, you got to look at it from that same sense. Like, this another thing I say. Brothers got to read. Like, I don't care what I do care what you read, but I ain't going to push that on you. But brothers got to read. One of the reasons brother got to read, because you got to become articulate. If you got a problem with what your girl doing, you got to be able to break it down to her and say, look, this the problem I got. This why I got it. This why it's harmful for us. This how we'll benefit if you stop doing this. You break it down like that, now you really give her the option. All right, let her choose. If she choose to go against it, y'all got to make a decision. Do y'all want to keep this going or not? If she choose to stick with it, benefit the relationship, bam, you got a solid one. But for that same reason, brothers got to have guidance too. Because just like I said, I got mentors. When I'm trying to point out something my girl doing wrong, I got enough knowledge and I got enough, I ain't gonna say with everything she can do wrong, but in the stuff I can identify, I got enough knowledge to break it down to it. Like, nah, we don't need to do it like this, we need to do it like that. When it comes to what I'm doing wrong, that's why you need them other circle of men. Because since you gain the wisdom there, you going to try to justify your wrongdoing. You going to try to say, well, it's different from when I be out at 3 o'clock in the morning versus when you be out at 3 o'clock in the morning. You start making these type of justifications. When you around Rise brothers, they going to check you. No, gang, it's the same thing. She shouldn't be out at 3 o'clock. You shouldn't be out at 3 o'clock. You need to be home with your woman, protecting your woman, breaking down just like that. And when you listening to brothers you can trust, you're like, damn, all right, come on, I'm going to get right. But like you said, if the only people I got in my circle is the other people that's around at 3 o'clock in the morning, they going to encourage me to stay out at 3 o'clock in the morning. So with that, it's like the sister got to be wise in how she addresses it though. Like if you know he doing something wrong, I say this time and time again. If you act like a man, I'm going to treat you like a man. If you act like a beautiful woman, I got no choice but to treat you like a beautiful woman. Now, some brothers ignorant in the head. So you can try to act beautiful and nice and they still might act ignorant. Don't let that affect you. Still act beautiful. I'm going to tell you why. If I'm out to 3 o'clock in the morning and you come to me, I get home at 4. You up at 4 trying to wait in the front room for me when I come through the door. I come in the door, you like, where the hell you been? Instantly, bro, I don't care about none you saying. Even though you could be right, and you is right in this situation, I don't care about none you saying, I ain't gonna lie. Because it's like, even though you right, I'm not feeling the dynamic I supposed to feel. As my woman, I supposed to feel love and peace for you. I supposed to feel respect and comfort from you.
You supposed to feel that and you just came home at 4 a.m.?
See, that's the hard thing. I ain't saying your job easy. I ain't saying it's easy. It's probably, I ain't even gonna say probably, it's a hard job. But this would separate mediocre women and average, the regular woman versus great women, the women that's supposed to be on pedestals doing the hard thing. You ain't supposed to be on no pedestal if you can't do the hard thing. You know what I'm saying? The reason LeBron, the reason he the GOAT, he do what the other folk can't do. It's just that simple. If everybody could do what LeBron do, LeBron wouldn't be special. You don't hold LeBron on no goddamn pedestal. You know how hard it is to know your man doing something wrong? You can see it, you can identify it, and you still don't curse him out. You still don't goddamn grab him by the shirt. Like, that take discipline, that takes some control. But imagine I come home at 4. You doing all the yelling. Bro, I'm not hearing that. I don't give a damn. Now it's finna blow up. Because now I can't even accept what you're saying. So now I'm being defensive. Now I'm being combative. Now I feel like you disrespected me. So now I got a higher tendency to disrespect you. You see what I'm saying? Now it's really going left. Because now after I disrespect you, you like, not only is he in the wrong, come home at 4 a.m. and I don't know what he been out doing. And he gonna disrespect me when he come back. Bam, now you lost it. You know what I'm saying?
I was say, I already lost it when you were disrespecting me when you came home at 4 a.m.
Now I double disrespected you. Now you losing it. But imagine this. Instead, you let this morning subside. Let me go to sleep. Man, I wake up. You come to me respectfully. You come to me nice. You come to me calm. Babe, can we talk about something? Ooh, can we chop some up? Yeah, babe, what's up? What's going on? I got a problem with you going out. I might get defensive because all brothers ain't there intellectually and maturity-wise yet. You see what I'm saying? So even though you can't respectful, I still might get defensive. Oh, what you talking? Man, I was there with the homies. Now you got to use your wisdom. You got to gauge, okay, do I want to further this conversation right now? Do I want to just let him have it right now? Like, or can I further it a little bit more? Can I still be peaceful? Look, I ain't trying to be offensive. I ain't getting on you. I ain't mad at you. Even though you probably mad, you got to calm down. I ain't mad at you. I just want to spend more time with you. And I just like when we together. You probably ain't want to say that. You probably want to say way more than it. You probably want to say, nigga, you better not be out with them girls. You probably want to say everything in the book. But you got to find a way to communicate it in a way where it resonate with him. You know what I'm saying? So
meeting him on his level.
Meet him on his level. Then look, let's say you keep trying to be nice and he overly aggressive. Leave it alone. Bam. Write it down. You said you journal. Write it down. But I try to talk to him. It ain't go well. The next chance you get, bring it back up. It might be a week from now. It might be 2 weeks from now. Bring it back up. And that's how you do it. Now, if this a man that you can't never bring nothing to, you can't never come to know reconciliation with, you need to find a better man. If you being that proper of a sister, you ain't yelling at them, disrespecting them, and this man just won't change for you, find a man that'll change for you. Because plenty of men never appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. That's how we said men need to work on their masculinity. Sisters need to work on their feminine. It's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? So give me one more thing you feel like a brother need to do to work on his masculinity other than his communication with her. I appreciate y'all tapping into this episode of Don't Be a Viking podcast. We're going to go and bring this one to a close. Tap into this next episode. It's going to be with this same sister, but since we're going into a couple different topics, I'm going to go and stop it here so the video won't be extra long. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Click on their channel. Watch this next video. Appreciate y'all. Yes, sir, Ski.